Hello, my final update with the dog. Hello. So it's now 10 weeks and 5 days post bunion surgery, and I've finally been discharged from Luton and Dunstable Hospital. So I had minimal invasive bunion surgery on the 8th of April 2022 on the NHS. It is available on the NHS if there's a surgeon there that will do it, so just ask. I was in like a wedge shoe for like a surgical shoe for a couple of weeks, and then I had to go to like what I call a Jesus sandal surgical shoe, and I had that on to just under 6 weeks. They told me I'd have to wear it till 6 weeks, but I was going on holiday, so I went along, had an early x-ray and asked them if I could remove it early. They told me I had to be very careful because I would obviously be overweight bone, could make it snap, which makes you feel a bit like, oh, I don't want it to snap. And I was fine. I was really careful. I went on holiday, been on holiday a couple of times. My foot was fine in the heat, and I mean, in over 30 degrees heat. My foot was fine. On the aeroplanes, I went on 2 in the space of 3 weeks, and there was no issues, and that was like around just under 6 weeks, and then again just under 8 weeks. And I've been wearing normal shoes since then as well. Everything's healed fine. I'm just going to try and show you the best I can. So there's my foot, you see it? So there's minimal there. It's a bit swollen here, but that apparently takes up to a year. Hurts a little bit under here, but you can't really see that I've had it done. And I look at like the movement, so still a little bit rigid. It's going to take time. But yeah, so I've had an x-ray. I had an x-ray just before 6 weeks, and they said, yes, you can take your shoe off if you're careful, which of course I said I would be, and I was, because I hadn't come that far not to be. And then I've been for an x-ray now at 10 weeks and 5 days, and saw my surgeon for the first time since my surgery, because normally I see another consultant, because that's what happens in the NHS. You're just under a consultant, but you can see anyone. I saw him, I was probably in there for about 30 seconds, which I'm sure helped with their wait times for the next person that was due. I had no problems, and it's all healed. So, everyone's journey is different, and it's been up and down. The thing I disliked the most was probably the blood thinners when I came out. But actually it was fine. If I was going to do it any time of year, I'd do it in the summer, because then you can have your foot out, because your foot does sweat a bit otherwise. And it's nice to be able to have it out. Yeah, I don't need to elevate it anymore. I do just look after it. Now and again, it gets a bit swollen. I mean, it's a bit swollen. You'll see, that's a bit swollen. But it's fine. It's fine. I mean, just to compare it, there's my other foot. So there's not really that much difference probably here. You can see it's a bit more narrow. I don't know if you capture that. I probably need to hoover my floor. That's what I've really just taken from that shot. But yeah, all fine, all healed. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. I waited 10 years before I actually was like, I can't handle it, and I've only got one pair of boots to wear. I can get away with in the summer wearing flip-flops, but in the winter it's so painful, like squeezing. And I told myself it wasn't bad enough, that I was overreacting. But actually, when I went, that's my dog squeaking her toy. But when I went, actually, they said my foot was quite deformed, and it made me realise that I had been sort of suffering in silence. And that's just not good. So now I have lovely feet, only one foot though I've had done, this one here, just for, I don't know if it caught it, because it's really hard to video and do it like this. So yeah, I'm done. So this will be my final update. I think maybe I'll do one when I've been clear a year or something, I don't know. Maybe one day it will stop having no swelling, and I'll be like, wow, I'll do a video. But yeah, I've done it. So if you're thinking about doing it, do it. If you want to drop me a message and ask me anything, you can. I've got YouTube, it's just under my name, Emma Hilda. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I've got an account. It's got all types of things on it, by the way. It's called it's its_Emma. No, it's its_time_change_Emma. That's it. It's time to change Emma on my Instagram. Hope by the time you watch this in years to come, it'll still be there. It'll still be around. Who knows how long this video will be going on for. But yeah, that's it. So you can always message me and ask me. But yeah, definitely do it. The painful bunion that I suffered with was more painful than the recovery. And if you can have minimal invasive surgery, ask your NHS if you can have it, unless you've got a private policy that you can get it done on and it's not a pre-existing condition and you can go along and, you know, have it done, fine. But my surgeon is in our local private hospital and he's also the consultant at our local NHS. So it's the same person. And I don't think you get any better care because actually I know people who've had it done privately and I think actually their care's not been as good. So yeah, so if you can have it done, do. You don't have to have open surgery. But even if you have open surgery, my mum had it done, it's still worth it because you've probably been suffering for years and, you know, time's going to pass. You're only going to be doing it for a couple of months anyway. So yeah, definitely do it. But yeah, that's it. So minimal invasive bunion surgery on the NHS, 10 weeks and 5 days, and I'm recovered. Thank you. Bye.